Hey guys, what's going on? Today we got a quick little blacktop sealer removal job. As you can see, the guys got a little bit sloppy over here and got a little bit of a splatter on the city sidewalk and got a little bit right there as well. We're going to try to get out for them. Just want to do a quick video and show you guys what I use to treat it. There's several different ways to treat asphalt sealer. Depends on how thick it is, and this is actually a good one to take a video because this one right here, it almost looks like gum. It's so thick. Same with this one here and this one here. The rest of these are just kind of little splatters. So what I like to do, this is what I always have in my arsenal here: goof off, a paint and epoxy stripper, and then a heavy duty floor stripper. So what I do is, a lot of times I like taking either a goof off or a floor stripper to stuff like this, and then this thicker stuff I like to use the paint stripper. And the reason why is just because the product is so much thicker, so it's not gonna wash away, as you can see. No need to go too crazy. That's not going to dry on us. Goof off sometimes will cut through it. Honestly, it doesn't do that good on concrete. The floor stripper does better, and it's a cheaper product. But the secret with the floor stripper is to use, don't water it down, don't dilute it, don't look at the actual instructions on the gallon. We're not stripping wax from floors, we're actually using it to break down blacktop sealer. And see with the goof off how it's so liquidy. At the same time, you can see it's starting to break it down a little bit. So if I'm going to use a liquid, I'm going to go with the cheap way with the actual floor stripper, because that breaks it down really good. And I'll just dump it straight right into a pump up sprayer. But I don't need much. Yeah, I'm blowing air. Get a little liquid in there. Looks like I'm gonna have to use the goof off just because I'm running lower on floor stripper than what I thought, but that's what I do, guys. Put a little solvent on it, let it sit for a little bit. As you can see, the goof off's already starting to dry versus the paint stripper, which is why I really like to use the paint and epoxy remover, but at the same time, that's a more expensive product. So I guess you got to pick your poison and see what makes most sense for whatever you have going on. But what I'm going to do now, I let it sit for a little bit and fire up that pressure washer, just blast it off. It should come right off pretty easily. And then put some of this on there, actually. Let's see, I think I got a little brush. So you can see how much that paint stripper really breaks it up. Wow. That's what you want when it's that thick. And this is almost overkill. And I'm going to pressure wash it, so what you wouldn't want to do is let it dry on the concrete like that. You're going to make it worse. Fire this thing up and see if we can't get rid of this blacktop sealer here. Alright guys, so I got this thing fired up. I'm going to dump a little bit more goof off on some of these spots before we hit it. See if it's going to do the trick. Let's see. We got the little guy with me here today. We'll say hi. Hi. Hey bud, can you go stand over there when Dad does this? Thank you. Alright, so it's not really getting it as good as what I want it to. Quit messing around, and we're just going to go with the paint stripper on here. That one might have been gum. I don't know. It looks black underneath it. I don't want to go too crazy with this stuff. Oh no! See if that gets it any better. I already had a bunch of stuff stuck on this brush, so because it looks like that right now doesn't mean, oh yeah, getting down in there. right, we're gonna let it sit here for a little bit, another 2 minutes or so. Blast on them again, see if we get any better results. All right, we allowed it to sit here for a couple minutes. Now we're gonna blast it away. Overall pretty good. I mean, you can still see down in here where a little bit has actually penetrated the concrete, kind of like an oil stain. But once we get this dry, we'll hardly be able to tell. And at the same time, what you wouldn't want to do is leave the sidewalk like this, because that's just looks bad. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recover everything here one more time with the paint stripper, and then I'll hit it with my surface cleaner, just so that we're not leaving any clean spots on the sidewalk that would make the homeowner mad. Don't want to leave it looking bad, but so I'll probably clean from, I'll probably cut off right here, and then right here. I won't have to do any blasting past here, so. But yeah, this one will go really good, guys. As you can see, on this one, the paint stripper did the best. I think floor stripper would have ended up working. I thought that I had a little bit more with me than what I had, which is kind of frustrating, but regardless, we'll be able to get this job done. And yeah, sometimes I come to them and different products work different on different jobs for whatever reason, but the paint stripper always seems to work the best. Of course, it's the most expensive, but you got a mess that you need to get taken care of, it can be done. Get this thing all cleaned up and looking good. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. All right, that one cleaned up really good. So you can see some of these spots still. You can see a little bit of a spot where the oil had penetrated the concrete here. Other than that, it all cleaned up really good. Sometimes all you can do is all you can do, but at the same time, it's going to look really good here once it's dry. You won't see that stuff. But that's how we remove blacktop sealer from concrete. Sometimes it's a process, sometimes you're putting down solvents, rinsing and repeating, but you can get it out as long as you're breaking it down. Thanks for watching, guys.